I'm the Real Manos, and here is a review for a Batman fan film called Batman City of Scars. Now, I'm actually going to be doing spoilers for this. I'm not really sure if I can really talk about this correctly if I don't talk about specific plot points that happen in the story. So if you haven't seen this, you haven't heard of this, I'm going to put a link in the underbar. You can check it out for yourself. Watch it for free right now. And get back to this video and I'll talk about it. And I'll give you just a moment. Hold on. Did you pause it? Well, come on! God, I ain't got all day. Alright, I'm just gonna wait. Hold on. You think they did it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think there was enough time.
Alright. So, if you didn't go to watch the movie and I just blew plot points for you, don't get mad at me. You could have, left any time. Alright, I've gone too far. Alright. Batman, City of Scars, the fan film by Aaron Schoenke. I believe that's how his name's pronounced. He wrote and directed this, and let me just say right off, I'm very impressed. It's a $27,000 fan film. And the money is up on the screen. It does look beautiful. The costumes are excellent. The makeup's quite good for the most part. He really does make a really good, solid, independent production here. I'm very impressed. Actually, it doesn't look as good as, let's say, the Nolan films or the Burton films. But I will say that it looks as good as a TV show version of Batman. Hell, I'll watch this over Smallville any day. I think it was that well produced. And I will go to the cast. Here is Batman. Kevin Porter as Batman. Joker, Paul Molnar. Harley Quinn has a cameo appearance. She's played by Madeline Ray. And Scarface and Ventriloquist are in it. One of my favorite Batman villains, really, is played by Jay Caputo. And there's also cameos by Mr. Zaz, Renee Montoya, Black Canary, and I think that's all as far as big deal characters. Let's go to the opening. Joker's broken out of Arkham. He's hurt a nurse. He's gonna do something evil, and Batman's narrating. So we have him interview Harley Quinn, and she tells him to go check out the ventriloquist. He goes beat up the ventriloquist. The ventriloquist tells him that he's going to be at a carnival. He goes to the carnival, and the Joker is going to he's going to set a bomb dressed as a kid that he kidnapped. His plan was he kidnapped a councilman and his son and killed the mother. And he shows up with a kid on a Ferris wheel at this 4th of July shindig. And, but the kid is actually a bomb that he's just going to blow up the carnival. And Batman, wires it to a grappling hook, shoots it up in the air, and blows it up. Also, he runs after him, but the kid escaped and shoots him, the end. And first off, performances. The casting of Kevin Porter is quite a good choice, actually. He looks the part, and he has a pretty good Batman Kevin Conroy voice, which he performs fairly well. He looks excellent in the suit. He's actually, for the money, not a bad Batman. And he operates himself very well. The costume, by the way, looks very good. I do believe you can do Batman without the rubber armor stuff, and the symbol looks really good. I like the fact that they went with their own kind of design instead of some pseudo design that we've seen before. And the costume is a little bit of a combination between standard kind of nylon costuming, which seems to be banned from movies these days. And the mask and cape look very much from the current films, actually. Very good work. The Joker, played by Paul Molnar, I frankly was not very impressed with, actually. I know he gave it his all, because I can tell he really did. He was laughing every fucking second he had in the film. He is more of the standard white bleach Joker. He has the pointy nose, and he's laughing at every fucking thing in the world. And I don't think he's particularly written well in this, and I don't think he's performed very well. I look at his performance, with all due respect, and I see a guy pretending he's crazy, and I don't at once feel at all threatened or intimidated or think he's cool or anything. He's doing his best to do sort of a combination between Mark Hamill's Joker and maybe Cesar Romero's Joker a little bit here and there. His best scene is probably when his back is to the camera and he's like sitting a bomb. That's kind of it. That's his best scene, where you can't see him. And yeah, you know, not very good. No, not at all. Not in the least. Not very impressed. Also, Madeline Ray as Harley Quinn. I enjoy the way she was written here. She's very intimidating, crazy, and scary. Not very sympathetic, actually. The performance was okay. Ray was smart enough not to try and impersonate Sorkin's voice. There's little touches of it here and there, but it wasn't an attempt to do that, which was probably a smart idea on her part, or the director's part, whoever decided that shit. Not too much really to say about her, actually. She doesn't have that much. She's in the movie more than Black Canary, actually. And the ventriloquist in Scarface are in the film. And that's actually probably the best part of the film. I enjoyed his confrontation with Batman in the scene where Batman's trying to get them to talk, or him to talk. He's a complex fellow. Also, I like the screwed up face on Scarface. I like the fact that they went for original design. Now for the film itself, I have mixed feelings. I'm very impressed with the production they did here, but as far as the script and the tone, I felt was a little weak. The plot, the story, the script is like, quick, let's do a Batman story. What do we do in Batman story? Oh, Joker breaks out and does something, blah, 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 and then the end. And that's kind of it. You know, I'd rather seen a ventriloquist story. I mean, what the hell? Also, Joker being killed by the sun was very, very anticlimactic. Even though they say in the story it's anticlimactic, it should still have some kind of emotional punch. The film actually takes the premise, and I've heard it done before, that maybe Batman's just as responsible for the Joker's crimes by not killing him. And you know what? That's the state's choice to kill him or not. I'm a little tired of this, and this film believes that that's true, and it actually takes that point. It's very obvious the filmmakers, the screenwriters' belief is that Batman should have killed him. And there's just such, I don't know, it's such a downbeat ending, and not the way that I'm sure they wanted it. I'm not like blown away by the downbeat ending. I'm like, oh, well, okay, that's the ending, okay. So I can't really give this a huge rating, but I can't really give it a bad rating because of the work they did. So I'm going to say it's a 3 ram chip. Production looks great. Some of the performances are very good. Meanwhile, some of the other performances aren't so good, and the script is not so strong in places, specifically the ending. But I think that's all I have to say, and push the button. Let's see.